want to take a minute to talk about mom guilt because it is something that really just eats us alive and is really doing it for me right now. It's something we really need to dig a lot deeper into. And this is day 21 of parenting outside of the rule books. And I've talked about identifying like the voices in my head that I hear judging me and making me feel guilty for things that are not actually my voice and how I need to find a way to separate from those. But what I haven't talked about yet is the importance of other voices that are supportive of helping us figure out what we do value and like reminding us when things are in line with our values. My husband was gone last week for a work trip. I'm going to be gone not this coming week, but the next week. And he came in and he said, hey, I found this conference that I actually really think you should go to and is this week, which would mean I'm away from the kids Wednesday to Friday of this coming week. And then I'm also away from them the middle of the week or 2 days the following week. And it's the beginning of like a busier travel season for work. And I always struggle with that with Branham because she's 3 and she really misses me. Jack, it can be hard with too, but for the most part, it's really hard on the little one. And I have so much guilt and so much difficulty enjoying being where I need to be, even if it's helpful and supportive and fun and invigorating and my brain's working. It's really hard on me. I actually reached out to our au pair about it because we're very close and she knows my kids so well. And she also understands psychology. She studies psychology. And I just said, hey, like, I want your opinion on this because going here and doing this thing makes sense from a business perspective. But from a mom perspective, I'm like the gut. Oh my God, I just feel nauseous thinking about leaving the kids twice. Already been gone once this month. This will be 3 trips in 1 month, 2 of which have only like 4 days in between them. And I like, how do you think Branham's going to handle it? And she gave me the sweetest advice that reminded me of making decisions in line with our values, where she said, you know what? Branham is starting to do a little bit better with you traveling. She has her bear that can hear your voice. She is understanding that you return, that travel is not forever. And you're teaching her really important lessons through it because she's seeing you being independent. She's seeing you do things that you need to do for you. And she's also seeing that you're still connected and that you come back and that you're here with her and present and perfect. And that helped me so much to hear. I'm still struggling with it, but it allowed me to make the decision to go and realize that even though I do truly feel some real guilt about it because I know it's a struggle on my daughter and I hate that, I also know I'm doing something in alignment with my values and I really needed that external validation. And I think that's a really curious thing for us to talk about and like come to understand and look at more is how sometimes we truly do need external validation, whereas sometimes we can do it all within ourselves. So I'm curious to hear from you on things like this. Do you find that that kind of external validation helps you when you're struggling with these decisions? And also just do you struggle to leave your kids a lot? When I get into a season of a lot of travel, it's really hard on me. I would love your thoughts and your feedback and to know what it's like for you.